Coach, what was your reaction to the news on Selection Monday?
You know, I thought we had a chance to get in, honestly. I think you win 11 games in the third-rated RPI league in the country. I thought you should have a chance to get in the NCAAs. You know, disappointed. But, you know, our non-conference schedule, we didn't win some games we needed to win non-conference, and I think that really hurt us in the end.
How do you guys regroup? Obviously, the players, I'm sure, are disappointed too, but now you have a different tournament to go and try to win.
Yeah, you know, really, I haven't talked to them much about it. We've had practices and that, and we just been going full go practice. And we went over the scout yesterday with Ryder with them, and we're just moving on. We know we have Ryder on Thursday. If we win, we play again Sunday. So pretty much that's how we're handling it.
After the last game you played in the Big 12 Conference Tournament, what improvements, what changes do you want to see before heading into the WNIT?
Well, the problem was going down the stretch and that we weren't doing a lot of practicing, and we really couldn't get up and down the floor, and we couldn't really work on what we needed to work on because we were playing with 8 players. So, I mean, after the tournament, we were able to get up and down the floor, not worrying about playing the game, and work on some things, work on offense and defense, and some of the things we weren't handling real well down the end of the season. So we was able to work on a lot of that stuff.
Ball security, one of those things?
Yeah, that may be something we need to work on. Yeah, you know what? Kansas State was in a 1-2-2, had taller guards up there, and we didn't handle it well. And that's something we've been working on, putting taller guards to go against up at the top of the zone and trying to do a better job of that. So, you know, attack against the press is another thing we hadn't been handling real well. So we've been working on that. And spacing on offense, we've been working on that. And a lot of that stuff we weren't able to get a lot of time. We didn't have a lot of time to work on that stuff, so we've had some time now to work on it.
Coach, something you kind of talked about last year a little bit, and obviously probably hold true again this year. A lot of things in a tournament like this is just whether or not the players are focused and want to be there. So what are you seeing there from?
Well, I thought we've had good practices. Yeah. Now I will say, you know, they thought they had a chance to get to the NCAA since we got back. But yesterday practice, I saw good energy and good attitudes and work ethics. So, you know, my philosophy on that is, you know, if you're going to get in it, you might as well get in it to win it, or don't get in it. Right. I mean, if you want the season to be over, the season's over. We didn't get in the NCAA, but if you want to get in the NIT, then let's try to win the NIT. So that's always been my philosophy on that.
Just kind of looking at the overall field, it looks like it's a better field this year.
It's the best field I've ever been in with the NIT. Yeah. I mean, you look at all the schools that are in it. I mean, very easily you could play second round Villanova, then you could play Ohio State, then you could play Virginia Tech, then you could play. I mean, it just goes on and on and on in our bracket side. So, very strong NIT tournament, very strong.
Have you looked at Villanova, Old Dominion at all, or just focusing on Ryder?
Yeah, we're always looking ahead. We're always looking ahead. I mean, you have to in this type of tournament because you play every 2 days again, so you always got to look ahead. If you're fortunate enough to beat Ryder, you got to be ready for the next game because the next game you have a scout. So, you know, we're always working in advance.
How have you prepared for Ryder?
They play man-to-man. All their scoring, their leading scorers are on the perimeter. All 4. They have 4 players averaging double figures, and they're all guards. So their strength is definitely their guards. They had the player of the year is a guard average 18 points in the league. So, you know, they have strong guards. They're inside. You know, we match up with their inside well. So, you know, it's going to be on the perimeter, the game.
Obviously, playing in the postseason's a place that you want to be at, but how important are these types of games for the younger players like Madison and Carey to get this type of experience?
Yeah, I thought towards the end of the season, some of them hit a wall, to be honest, because, you know, you come out of high school, you're not playing this many games, and all of a sudden you're playing all these games. But I think the little time off we had in practices has really helped them get their energy back and that type of stuff and work on things, get refocused. So it's great for young players. I mean, it's great for young players. I know as a senior you don't want to play in the NIT, you want to go to the NCAA. So those are the older players is when you really have to make sure they're motivated.